Alright, so we are here with a quick tutorial on how to actually edit our Gitbook. So exciting to have our RAWDAO growing and different members taking charge of different aspects of the DAO and our social media and the tools that we are creating together in order to get our message out there. So our Gitbook is kind of like the spine, something that people, especially in the professional field, can come look at and see what the heck is this raw realm about. What is the RAWDAO? What do they have going on? What do they stand for? And I've talked about it plenty before, where we go over our vision and values, meet the DAO, where to find us with all our social media links, our pillars for NFTs, and again, you guys know we are here to collect resources and redistribute to the community to help them. So it's really cool how we have it for NFTs, for education with our raw workshops in our community, how it's broken down. And again, you guys can just see this is again going to be the backbone, something we can continue to build out as we can continue to add those assets to our DAO, so this is where we're going to be building out. But here today for our quick tutorial, we're going to be talking about how to add to the Meet the DAO. This is somewhere where we would like to be able to feature all of the members that actually join. And what we'll be doing is, let's dive right in. So anybody that's going to actually be adding to the Meet the DAO section, where we're going to be getting this information from is, if you come here to the brain and in our onboarding, you'll see people have completed the onboarding form. So you open that up here and you can see all 8 responses. So you'll click on responses and you can scroll through here. Now I know Tiny has uploaded a picture, so I'm going to actually tag her. Oh, Tiny and Alize. So this is great. So what I'm gonna do, because you guys see it's all sorted by a summary. It's just showing us the summary of each person. So you can go by question or by individual. So I'm going to go by individual so that I can make it a little easier. You see, this is for Mocaso. It shows you the name right at the top: Austin, CJ, T, Jose, China, Tiny. Okay, so here we go. How we're going to edit and add Tiny to the Meet the DAO. So first in here, what you're going to want to do, whenever you're editing this, always press edit first. If you try to do anything without it, it's going to just start getting frustrating. Press edit first, okay? Once you're done, you have to make sure you remember to press merge, or whatever you've done is not going to save, and it will be very heartbreaking because you will have done a lot and if you do not press merge, it's not going to save your edit. So one of the things that I like to do, because you see here this format is pretty nice, right? We have the name, we have what I do, my picture, and this bio. So I want to keep this format. So what I'm going to do is copy this. So if you see here, I just drag my mouse, copy it, drag it down, copy that. Very simple. Copy. Then you hover down. You'll see this plus sign pop up here. You want to make sure it's not this plus sign that's on this box, because then it will just make this box bigger, right? So instead, we want to actually make sure it's this plus sign all the way underneath, starting a new section. Now you can just press heading if you like for a blank section, and you're going to now press paste or Control V. It's the same thing. If you press Control V, that'll paste it for you. So now you see I've got 2 of those sections. Awesome. And here I can also delete that because I don't need that extra line. So now what I'm going to do is go back to my onboarding form here where I seen Tiny's information. So let's see, her name is Tiny at the SSCG. Let me see. Let's go all the way down. So it says, add a picture you would like to have featured on different platforms. So this is the picture she's chosen, and let's save it here so that it can be actually added to our thing. I do have an entire folder already for the DAO. So one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add here, and I'm going to add members to the DAO, just so I have that in my thing. And then I'm also going to save it under a way that makes it easier for me to remember. Raw member Tiny. So now every time I add a new one, I'll put raw underscore member underscore their name. One of the things, make it easier on yourself on how you save these files. That's what you guys see. I just added a new file. I have another file, making sure it's saving all together. So I'm going to save raw member Tiny's picture there. Now let's get back over to our Meet the DAO. So here, this is where I'm at. So we're going to add this name here instead, Tiny. Control Z, Control Z. Control Z also undoes everything you just did. So I wasn't liking how that was going. So let me see, why is it doing that? Control Z, Control Z. Okay, so let me see. I'm just gonna start. There we go. So you see, sometimes you gotta play with it. You see, when I was trying to delete my name and then add hers, it was trying to make me go back. So instead, I just typed her name after mine. Gonna delete it, and boom, we're in business. So now it says Tiny, and here I can put. You seen how she had that at the SSCG. So that's something that I can put here, right, at the SSCG. We can also look at her onboarding form, and we can, you know, pick out different things that maybe you want. It says here, handmade jewelry and resin artist, because this is tell us a little bit about yourself and your businesses. So we can even do, you know, copy this here where it says homemade jewelry and resin artist, home gardening, and DIY. So I'm going to copy that as well, put that right here. And I'm going to put some parentheses too, just to make it real nice, because I do like things looking a little nice. So if I ever come behind and just kind of reorganize things, never feel bad. I can get just a little OCD sometimes. And I think that's the fun part. You know, some people like reorganizing and just doing the little things to make a difference, and that is totally me. So yeah, so now we have Tiny at the SSCG girl, and who makes handmade jewelry and resin artist, home gardening, and DIY. And you see, I copied all that from what she said she wanted to have us saying about her. So now last thing, two last things is her bio. So it says, add a bio you would like to copy and paste across different platforms. Something we'll be doing is we'll have this as well for our social media and just different things, so we can always come back and refer to this. So I'm going to copy this whole thing. Doesn't matter how long they want to tell us about it. We're not here to summarize or change anything about what people would like us to say about them. If you see any correction, you know, spelling corrections, something like that, okay, fine. But yes, so here is her bio. Now that's been added. And now here, I'm going to actually change the picture. So let's see if I can. I'm clicking on the picture. And let me see if I can change it. How do I change this? So, okay, add image. There we go. So now I'm going to browse files. I'll go over to my RAWDAO file, my members. Add Tiny's picture. Let that upload here for a second. Okay, now you guys see we have Tiny's picture added. So this one I can actually delete. So I'm gonna delete that. Oh wait, no, it says this page and contents will be deleted. Do I want to do that? So say I didn't know what I was doing and I just pressed that too fast. Okay, and you see that whole page is gone. I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? What did I do? All you gotta do is, like I said before, if you don't press merge, it does not save. So I usually just press the back button. That's it. Takes me right back to where I was before I hit edit. So of course I'm gonna have to do this again, but I did just want to show you guys if that happens, because it does happen. Now I know what we're doing. So again, we're gonna do this real quick here. So back here, because I messed up, pressing delete, didn't mean to do that. Copying this format, and I'm doing this quick because again, you know, we have a few members that we'll be having to add, so just showing how speedy this can actually be. So I added my new section, pasting that with Control V. I'm gonna start typing Tiny's name after and go back, delete Mocaso. Let's go back to her Google form here and add her information. So the SSCG girl, while I'm here, I'll copy this sentence. Oh, I guess we can even keep that. Great at organization and outreach. That's great. Let's see here. Under here, instead of raw founder and designer, we'll put hers. And we'll put again at the SSCG. See, I don't like 2 lines. If we can try to keep it 1 line, that would be better. So I'm going to actually delete that. Okay, because this shouldn't be too big. And I'm going to capitalize this because I know that's how she likes it. Okay, so last is that bio. And you guys see, it didn't actually take a lot for me to add this for her. So, copy her bio. Back over to here, meet the DAO, pasting in her bio. Okay, and last we actually have to replace this picture. So what I'm gonna do is, see here, I can click this and I can press delete. So I'm gonna delete my picture, and now instead, like I showed you guys how you can have this plus sign. So I'm gonna press this plus sign again, and I'm gonna scroll until I see image, and I just seen insert image. So now here I can add her picture, and I'll upload over here on the side first and then over there. So now we see I've got Tiny, and that's it. Now I've got Tiny here. If I didn't add a caption under the pictures, maybe that's something we'd like to do in the future. Maybe not. Maybe that's somewhere where we can add social medias, but so far I haven't put anything there. But again, maybe it is a good place to actually add Twitters. You know, everybody's on Twitter, so maybe I'll put Mocaso of NFTs. Oh, see, nope, you can't even do that because underscore makes it just slanted. So no, that's fine. We don't have to put a caption. We got enough details there in the bio, but that's it. So we've added a picture, you've added her name, added an about in the bio, and again, press merge. Now it says your change request successfully merged. And now when we look, we'll see Tiny and Mocaso. So exciting. So now, say for example, if we go to, you guys can always find our Gitbook in the update section under pins, and it's the very first pin, our Gitbook. Now I'm going to look at it, see meet the DAO, I see Mocaso, and I see Tiny. So cool. And we'll have the entire DAO there. So exciting, very easy. I'll continue to do tutorials on how to edit this Gitbook for those that end up assisting to, again, further build that out, further edit it, and just so many more exciting things we have in store. Talk to you soon.